In this video, you'll quickly learn how to build and manage a core equity fund portfolio using NoLoad FundX, so you can get started right away. NoLoad FundX is a monthly investment newsletter that makes it easy to discover top-performing funds and gives you a step-by-step strategy to switch to new leaders when your current holdings begin to lag. Let's keep it quick. Flip the newsletter over and we'll start with Fund Express on the back page. Here funds are ranked from best to worst, top to bottom, so you can see at a glance exactly which funds to buy, which funds to hold, and which funds to sell. You won't be left wondering what to do. The best performing funds sit in the top rankings shaded blue. The funds in white are holds, not ranked high enough to buy nor low enough to sell. The funds at the bottom of the page shaded red are sells. If you own these funds, they should be sold. Most investors will want to make sure they have held funds long enough to meet the minimum holding period, so they won't be charged a fee. Fund Express shows only the top half of the funds in the class. Lower-ranked funds can be found alphabetically inside the newsletter. Fund Express divides funds into 4 risk classes. Before you buy a fund or an ETF, you'll want to know if it's a speculative fund or a core diversified fund. Class 1 is our most speculative class. It's where you'll find sector and single country funds. Class 2 funds are speculative funds that are slightly more diversified. These funds tend to invest in more than one sector or country. Class 3 is where we list core diversified funds. Class 4 includes total return and balanced funds. We encourage you to focus on Class 3 funds because they are diversified funds most appropriate for the core of the equity portion of the portfolio. Depending on the size of your account, consider buying equal positions of at least 5, but no more than 15 Class 3 funds. We rank 10 to 15 funds as buys each month so that you can select the funds and ETFs that are available at your broker. Fund Express also shows whether or not a fund has a redemption fee, so you'll know upfront how long you need to hold it to avoid paying this fee. 60D 2% means that the fund will charge you 2% if you sell your shares in under 60 days. NoLoad FundX also provides broker availability for the top 15 funds in Class 3. You'll find the most commonly used brokers represented here. Brokers may also have minimum hold policies, separate from the funds. Check with your broker for specifics prior to placing trades. You can see in this example that Class 3 White's value is available NTF or no transaction fee at Fidelity, Schwab, Scottrade, and TD Ameritrade. It's also available at E-Trade, but with a fee. Transaction fees vary depending on the broker, but they can be as little as $17 and as much as $75. Mars Power Growth is not available at E-Trade, but can be purchased for a fee at the other brokers. The Wisdom Tree ETF is available at all the brokers. ETFs are listed and trade like stocks, typically with no minimum holding period. You'll generally pay a $10 commission to buy or sell an ETF. Once you've bought your funds, monitor your portfolio monthly when you receive the newsletter. If your funds remain in the buys or holds, keep them. If a fund falls into the sells, consider selling it, and then reinvest the proceeds into another fund at the top of the ranks. Sell the laggards, buy the leaders. How simple is that? Upgrading portfolios of funds using NoLoad FundX has a long history of market-beating performance. For the 20.5 year period ending December 2011, NoLoad FundX had an annual return of 15.2% compared to 10.9% for the S&P 500. We welcome questions about the newsletter and our investment strategy. We will gladly share what we've learned in our 40 years of managing portfolios of mutual funds. So if you have any questions, please don't be shy, give us a call. And thanks for watching.